Japan is a country that feels cinematic from the very first moment a traveler arrives. It is a land where ancient traditions peacefully coexist with cutting-edge technology, where centuries-old temples stand beside futuristic skyscrapers, and where nature, culture, and discipline come together in perfect harmony. Every corner of Japan feels carefully designed, as if the entire nation itself is a living film set. From the frozen landscapes of the north to the tropical islands in the south, Japan offers an experience that is emotional, powerful, and unforgettable. Geographically, Japan is an island nation made up of thousands of islands stretching across the Pacific Ocean. This long chain creates dramatic contrasts in climate, scenery, and lifestyle. In the north lies Hokkaido, famous for its snow-covered mountains, winter festivals, and peaceful countryside. In the south, Okinawa welcomes visitors with turquoise waters, white sand beaches, and a relaxed island culture. Between these extremes lie Japan's most famous cities and cultural centers, each offering a completely different story. For many travelers, the journey begins in Tokyo, the capital and largest city of Japan. Tokyo is not just a city, it is an experience. Loud yet calm, crowded yet organized, modern yet deeply traditional, Tokyo feels like a vision of the future while staying connected to its past. Towering skyscrapers, high-speed trains, and massive digital screens dominate the skyline, but hidden between them are quiet shrines, narrow streets, and traditional wooden houses. One of Tokyo's most iconic places is Sensoji Temple in the Osaka district. As Tokyo's oldest temple, Sensoji represents the spiritual heart of the city. Visitors enter through the famous Kaminaraman, or Thunder Gate, with its massive red lantern hanging proudly in the center. Beyond the gate lies a lively shopping street filled with traditional snacks, souvenirs, and incense smoke drifting through the air. The temple itself stands at the end, peaceful and powerful. In the evening, when lanterns glow softly and crowds begin to fade, Sensoji feels deeply cinematic. Just a short distance away, Ueno Park offers a completely different atmosphere. This large public park is home to museums, ponds, zoos, and historic shrines. During spring, Ueno Park becomes one of the most famous cherry blossom viewing spots in Japan. Thousands of cherry trees bloom together, covering the park in shades of pink and white. Locals and tourists gather beneath the trees for picnics, laughter, and reflection. The falling petals create a dreamlike scene that captures the poetic soul of Japan. From peaceful parks, Tokyo suddenly shifts into high-energy districts like Akihabara. Known worldwide as the center of anime, manga, and electronics culture, Akihabara is a visual explosion of colors, lights, and creativity. Giant billboards display animated characters, while shops sell everything from the latest gadgets to rare collectibles. Cosplay culture thrives here, and the streets feel alive with imagination. For many visitors, Akihabara represents Japan's global influence on modern pop culture. Another unforgettable Tokyo experience is Shibuya, home to the world-famous Shibuya Crossing. Often described as the busiest pedestrian crossing on Earth, it perfectly symbolizes Tokyo's rhythm. When the lights turn green, hundreds of people cross from all directions at once, creating a powerful and cinematic moment. From above, it looks like a carefully choreographed scene from a movie. Surrounding the crossing are fashion stores, cafes, and music-filled streets that never sleep. After experiencing Tokyo's modern energy, travelers often move southwest to Kyoto, the cultural and historical heart of Japan. If Tokyo represents the future, Kyoto represents the soul. Once the imperial capital for more than 1,000 years, Kyoto is filled with temples, shrines, gardens, and traditional neighborhoods that preserve Japan's ancient identity. Walking through Kyoto feels like stepping into history itself. Traveling south, Osaka presents a completely different side of Japan. As the country's food capital, Osaka is fast-paced, loud, and full of life. Streets like Dotonbori are iconic, with neon signs, animated billboards, and riverside restaurants creating an unforgettable atmosphere. The city is famous for street food, with takoyaki, okonomiyaki, kushikatsu, and countless other dishes found on almost every corner. Osaka's energy is raw and electric, making visitors feel immersed in the daily rhythm of Japanese urban life. Despite its bustling nature, Osaka has hidden peaceful spots. Osaka Castle stands as a testament to the city's rich history, surrounded by expansive gardens where locals relax and children play. The contrast between tradition and modernity is striking, and it is this blend that makes Osaka uniquely captivating. Japan's beauty truly reaches another level in the northern regions. Hokkaido, the country's northernmost island, is famous for its wild landscapes, snow festivals, and pristine national parks. Sapporo, the island's capital, offers a mix of urban excitement and cultural charm, while nearby mountains and lakes create postcard-perfect scenery. In winter, Hokkaido transforms into a wonderland of snow. Ski resorts like Nisko attract visitors from around the world, and snow-covered forests, frozen lakes, and soft white plains make the island feel magical. Moving south, the Japanese Alps offer breathtaking scenery year-round. Places like Takayama and Matsumoto blend traditional architecture with mountainous landscapes. Matsumoto Castle, often called the Crow Castle due to its dark exterior, stands proudly against a backdrop of snow-capped peaks. Visitors walk along narrow streets, enjoy local crafts, and savor regional cuisine that has been perfected over generations. The contrast of vibrant green in summer, fiery red in autumn, and pristine white in winter showcases the country's natural beauty across the seasons. The journey often continues to the ancient region of Nara. Once Japan's capital, Nara is home to incredible temples, towering statues, and free-roaming deer that wander the parks and streets. Tadaiji Temple, with its massive bronze Buddha, leaves visitors in awe, while the serene gardens surrounding it offer moments of reflection. The deer add a playful, almost cinematic element to the city, symbolizing a gentle connection between nature and human culture. Further south lies Hiroshima, a city of resilience and hope. Peace Memorial Park and the A-Bomb Dome serve as powerful reminders of the past, while the city itself has risen with energy, culture, and life. Nearby Miyajima Island, famous for the floating torii gate of its Tsukushima Shrine, offers stunning views over the sea, especially during high tide when the gate appears to float above the water. Visitors often walk the island trails, enjoy traditional food, and witness sunsets that feel timeless. No journey in Japan is complete without visiting the southern islands. Okinawa, with its turquoise waters, coral reefs, and warm tropical climate, presents a side of Japan that contrasts sharply with the snowy north. Beaches stretch endlessly, traditional Ryukyu culture thrives, and the pace of life slows down. Visitors can snorkel, dive, or simply relax under swaying palm trees, feeling the gentle rhythm of the island. Japan's landscapes are not just beautiful, they are diverse. Lakes like Lake Kawaguchi reflect Mount Fuji like a perfect mirror, creating iconic views that have been celebrated for centuries. Mount Fuji itself dominates the horizon, its symmetrical cone rising majestically above valleys, forests, and lakes. Hiking trails, cable cars, and scenic viewpoints allow travelers to experience the mountain's presence up close, whether in summer's vibrant green or winter's snowy white. The countryside offers its own cinematic charm. Shirakawago, famous for its gasazukuri farmhouses, looks as if it was frozen in time. In winter, heavy snow covers rooftops and fields, creating a scene that feels like a storybook. Villages in the Kizo Valley along the Nakasendo Trail offer peaceful walks through forests and historic post towns, allowing travelers to experience the Japan of centuries past. As travelers explore Japan, the seasonal contrasts become a powerful part of the experience. Spring brings cherry blossoms, festivals, and renewal. Summer offers lush greenery, mountain adventures, and coastal escapes. Autumn transforms the landscape into fiery reds and oranges, while winter blankets northern regions in snow, creating moments of silence and reflection. Each season tells a different story, yet all share the same cinematic beauty that defines Japan. From Tokyo's neon streets to Kyoto's serene temples, from Hokkaido's winter wonderlands to Okinawa's tropical paradise, every corner of Japan feels cinematic, emotional, and unforgettable. It is a country where history and modernity dance together, where nature and urban life coexist, and where every journey tells a story shaped by time, tradition, and beauty. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.